Hello, thanks for jumping on. I'm just doing my weekly live that I like to do at 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. I do have a rare condition of Perrault Syndrome, which does affect me. The way I explain it is, you know how a baby walks and talks and coordinates and goes forward? Well, I'm actually going backwards and I do not have a timeline of when things happen. They just happen and I just go with it. So as the title states, it's gonna be granola time. So it's nice and cool outside, but at the moment I have the window shut for obvious reason, being on our live. So it's starting to get a little hot, especially with the oven on, so I'll just get right down to it. Alright, thank you for jumping on, whoever's on. So I was gonna have a lot more prepared, but with my condition, I just ran out of time. Bear with me, I'll just bring the thing down. So it's something I love to make. It is starting to get hot, but I thought, oh, it's a cool enough day, but doing it live with the window shut is a bit hot, but I'm still gonna get to it. So, fudge bucket. Now it says the granola I love to make is easier. It's a cinnamon crunch. It is a keto granola, but it's better. I find it better than the one from the supermarket. So this one says half a cup of slivered almonds. I was gonna have all of this prepared, but it says 15 minutes to prep. I'm like, I'll give it a half an hour. No, half an hour, not long enough. I like to make 2 batches as well, so it's a large enough batch. I'll say half a cup of shaved or fillet coconuts. I like to use both, just a different texture in it. I don't like to rip things open because they can go everywhere, unfortunately. Make sure that's half. I don't want to put a quarter in. Oh. Should have put quarter in, but anyway, won't put a full one of this. So about half of that. Half of that. Put these over here, ready to pack away. What do you like to make for instead of going to the supermarket? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know what you like to make. And with this recipe as well, I'll drop the link in after the live. So about half a shaved coconut. Get out. And where are you tuning in from? I love to know where my lives get to. I'm in the Sunshine Coast, Glasshouse Mountains in Queensland, Australia. starting to get hot, very hot with the oven. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going. And quarter cup of rough almonds. I pre-chop mine. I know it's not a good idea. Keep the oil and whatnot, but time is not always my friend. So I have to have it pre-chopped. Chopped to what I think is chopped. Whoop. Another one. And then it says half a cup of roughly chopped walnuts. Now the same thing, I have it pre-chopped. And a half. Try not to spill it everywhere. It'd be very handy, I know. I got a lovely vacuum cleaner I can still use, not just for the cleaner. And I was lucky enough to get funded by the government for that, so that was very handy. Fudge bucket. Didn't get ready. Peekaboo. Some side panels. Pumpkin here. Hiding, of course there's hiding. Oh. The quarter of pumpkin, the one I finally found. This one. As you may notice, I just did the butter beforehand. It's a hot item, and when I do these live, my nerves go. And when my nerves go, it's not a good idea to hold hot things. About a quarter. And a quarter pumpkin. Sorry, quarter of sunflower seeds. And this is a very easy recipe. Well, I find it easy. Doesn't take this long when I'm not on a camera, but I'm doing it. So I'll just make sure that I'm doing everything right. Gotta make sure you do things right. And I find it is best to follow a recipe. Do you find it handy to follow a recipe? Just let me know, put it in the comments below. Yeah, pretty easy. So with the butter, is 50 grams of butter, 1 tablespoon cinnamon. That's gonna be fun. Hope it doesn't go everywhere. If it does, oh well. I think it's happened right. I don't want to tap it too hard to go all in. It will give a nice flavour, but oh my goodness. Have you ever made a mistake like that? Put something in and go, oh my goodness. But sometimes things turn out right, or you know, just the right amount. Done, I finished with that. Goes in the sink. Might keep these. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence or paste. Hopefully that's enough, or I have another one handy. I made that mistake a few times, not having things handy, but now I've got the kick of it. I'm like, I need to have that before I start. And that was pretty much it, right? And then, yeah, so 50 grams of butter. And another thing at home is. And what you do pretty much is just velvet it all in and then pop it in the oven. The oven temperature is 180 degrees. Oh, somewhere in there, I forgot. 180 degrees and 356 Fahrenheit with the line baking tray. And it's only for, what, 10 to 12 minutes till it starts to turn brown. And then just let it cool down and pop it in the airtight container and then put it in the fridge. Just the next day, it's a handy tip is to just use a knife to break it all up, because the butter would have stuck to the bottom as well. But yeah, I just find it handy making two. One is not enough, I find. So I'll just put that on a line baking tray, put it in the oven, and then yeah, just let it cool down as I said, and then put it in an airtight container in the fridge. So I hope you like this live. It's pretty hot at the moment, so I'm gonna stop this live and open the windows. I hope you enjoyed this live, and I'll pop the comment. I'll put the link in for the recipe of this live and a photo of before and after. I hope you all have a good day or good evening, and just follow kindness.